Good evening, guys. It is January 26th. It is Saturday. Just finished up playing some board games with the wife. Didn't get really a chance to vlog today. Had the kids out. It was just me, Sawyer, and Eli while Amanda was at the hospital, and then she had a styled shoot. So really didn't get a chance to vlog today. I was pretty much preoccupied with them, getting errands and things like that done, spending some much needed quality time with the family. So here we are. It's about 11:30 at night. Just starting the vlog. I know. It's pretty late, but hey, we'll get it taken care of. 30 days strong. Still getting there. So let's go ahead and roll the intro. Hope you guys are having a great day. Hope your weekend's going well. We got lots of work to get into, so let's get it started. It is 2 a.m. Decided to take a little bit of a break. Been editing for some time. And now I'm going to head to the store and head to Meijer. Pick up a couple things that we forgot at Kroger earlier today, or I guess at this point it'd be yesterday. Looks like we got a little bit of snow. Just a little bit. So while I'm editing this last video of 2018, it's turning out really good. I'm really impressed with how things turned out, especially with how dark the reception was. That was the one thing. That was one thing I was really worried about, was the reception, and because they turned the lights way down, and like the DJ's got his lights going, and then there's like up lights in the background they're all, they're mostly red, and it's really bad light because it just turns everything the color of the up lights because there's so little light in there. So there's two things that this wedding has shown me that I need to upgrade equipment rather quickly, and that's I need to really kind of focus some time and effort on lighting. There's a couple spotlights that I really need to kind of like investigate and really try and help light the dance floor, especially when the DJ's got those rhythm lights and like those pin needle lights and things like that are going all over the place that are really they're just super distracting. And if I can wipe out at least a little bit of that on the couple during their dance, it would help so much. And then also the other thing that I'm noticing too is at least in this church, when the the maid of honor really was giving, what in the world is going on? Was giving her speech. She was pretty dark. Like, it was pretty dark in that room. So, being able to light the person that's actually giving the speech. And then this was really kind of my first wedding where the person giving the speech was not within frame of the couple. So that's something that this is definitely a learning experience for me. So that's something I'm gonna have to work on, is getting a camera on the couple while getting the camera on the person speaking. So I can kind of cut between the two rather than shifting my camera back and forth between the two and losing that video feed in between those cuts. So light is the big thing that I'm learning from this wedding. The next thing is the lens, or getting the camera on the couple. And this kind of goes with the pre-planning and things like that we talked about earlier this week, is knowing what's going on and where people are, because when I first saw the setup, it was my understanding that the bride and groom were going to sit here, and the best man and the maid of honor were going to stand up and give their speeches right next to them. So that's kind of where I positioned myself, was on the side where I could see both the the maid of honor and the bride, see both of their faces, and then vice versa on the groom side, when the best man stood up, gave his speech standing right next to the groom, I could see both their faces. Well, that was incorrect. Wrong choice. The maid of honor and the best man went to the front of the dance floor and gave their speeches there. Ergo, cutting back and forth between the two, which it will make it work out through the power of editing. Will make it work out, but that's one thing that you'll have to pick up on. And like I said, it's a learning experience, right? You'll make do with what you got, but know going into it that this is something that that can happen, and you just kind of got to roll with the punches. So lighting, big one. Camera, big one on both the giving and receiving end of toasts. And then the other thing that I really, really want to kind of hammer out is these microphones, right? This Tascam, the Tascam DR10L is such a fantastic little mic. Expensive, but just a great microphone that I really think I need to pick up, maybe at least one more for sure, maybe a third one. And the reason why I say that is, I can get a feed from from the DJ, and anything that they spit out in the microphone, I'll get. I've also considered putting on, they've got like one of these microphone sock things that you can stick a receipt or a microphone in, like a second micro recorder, down in the sock or whatever when they're actually giving the speeches. So the sock essentially it's a kind of like an elastic band that you wrap around the DJ's microphone, and then you slide. There's like a little pocket that you slide a small digital recorder in, so that while they're giving speeches, they're speaking into my recorder. So that's something that I'm going to have to kind of figure out how I want to accomplish that. Like I said, there's a couple digital recorders. The one I have, the Zoom H1, it's a pretty small microphone, but I don't know if it would go unnoticed in that sense. And besides, I plugged that one into the DJ's soundboard to get a feed from that. So getting another one of these Tascams, at least one more, it would be beneficial, in the sense that I could actually record, during the ceremony, plug one into the bride, plug one into the groom, and we're off to the races there. And then on the other side of things, when we get to the reception, take them away from them, plug one into the best man and plug one into the maid of honor. So I've got them two recorded. The only reason I was thinking of picking up a third one was to, just in case, like in this instance, I had 4 people get up and give speeches, right? You had the maid of honor, you had the best man, you had the father of the bride, the father of the groom, and I had the bride get up and speak. All of that I was not prepared. Well, I mean, obviously the groom, the bride, the maid of honor, and the best man prepared for that for sure. Got that audio off the Zoom, and then just by coincidence, I got the bride speaking as well. So this just kind of goes to show you that making sure that you've got a plan set out and that you know what's going on before the event. Like I said, we'll make the video work, we'll make the audio work with what we've got, but it would, the audio quality just was so phenomenal for the bride, the groom, the best man, and the maid of honor. It was so good. It's gonna trump what we got from the father of the bride and the father of the groom. So it is what it is. So we're here at Meijer. Let's go in, grab some of the stuff we forgot, and then head back, and we'll kind of finish out the editing process, and we'll go from there. Quick stop at Meijer, grabbed a couple things that we need. Let's head back to the house, get a little bit more editing done, hit the hay, because we got to watch both boys tomorrow morning. And then we got to work tomorrow afternoon till 9. Ugh, it's gonna be a long day. got back from Meijer. Gonna work on some video editing real quick, close out the night. It's about 3 o'clock in the morning. Picked up some of the food that we were missing from our grocery shop earlier today. I usually swing through the men's section just to see if there's any good clearance sales or anything like that. And actually picked up a shirt. Picked up it's a Meijer brand shirt, button down, but I've got the black and gray one that's exactly like this. I'm sure you see me wear it. It's got like the kind of fold up sleeves and things like that. Really like that shirt when these ones first hit the shelves. So I picked this up for $5. $5. Picked it up for $5. Can't beat that. So new shirt. So I guess I expand my wardrobe to 8 shirts that I enjoy now. So anyway, all right guys, let's get back to it and edit some more of this wedding, and then we're gonna hit the hay because tomorrow is gonna be a long day if we don't get some sleep. So let's get back to it. Alright guys, we are going to end the vlog there. Really do appreciate you watching. Sorry about the kind of short one today, but yeah, I just need some time away from the camera a little bit and spend some time with the family. So I hope you enjoyed what little I showed you today and kind of the background and all that stuff as far as like the things I learned from editing this video. So we'll go ahead and get that one finished here in the next day, and then we'll be on our way to Sunday. So have a great night guys, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.